Something I always do is hold my shotgun out. I wait for the opponent to make the mistake. And this guy couldn't handle the pressure, so he decided to give up. What's up guys, welcome back to another Inside the Minds of a Pro Fortnite player video. 97% of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you want to see more of these types of videos, go hit the subscribe button now. I'm serious, go hit it. In this video, I'm going over my 2 best games of the recent solo cash cup. I'll be giving my thought process of each decision I made and tips along the way. But anyways, let's get right into it. As I'm gliding into the PRO, the first thing I'm doing is scouting. I'm checking to see if I'm contested or if I'm able to get a kill out there. And as you can see, that works out pretty well. If you're not doing this every game, you're missing out on free kills, and also you're making all spawn harder for no reason. I always try to open a fight up with a beam. A beam can be a game changer. It forces your opponent to play defensive right away and puts you in control of the fight. And here, I hit him pretty hard. And as you can see, he's not doing that good of a job of making space. So, I'm able to finish the fight pretty quickly. So, I got pretty lucky this game, since the only bunker spawned like right beside me. A fizz is usually not what I would want, but since I'm carrying only 2 heals, since I'm keying, this is actually what I would prefer. So, I've been looking for this guy for a while, and finally I find him. He has 0 space, so the fight ends pretty quickly. Then of course, someone hears the fight and tries to third party. So, I instantly create space and give myself a Ryan peek. Came for 135, and with that big of a shot, I can now just jump in and finish the fight quickly. Pretty simple fight again. I get a good pump shot, and now I can just spray, and because he isn't making good space and uses wood, he falls over quickly. I started to fight out with a nice 100 beam with SMG, and now the nerves gets to this guy. And as you can see here, I'm able to get a shot through while he's trying to make space. This guy had no awareness, so not too much to say about this fight. But there was a player right beside me, and he quickly realized that he was going to be the next target. So he tried to escape, and I wasn't going to let that happen. A small detail I do here is while I'm reloading, instead of looking at the player I'm keying, I make sure that the guy boxed up isn't trying to beam me and slow me down. But anyways, this player's escape plan didn't go too well. Next player sat in 1 box, and since I have double pump, I just went to trade. I hit this guy for 40, and he is the perfect distance for a crash pad, so I just decided to send it. It's all about timing, like knowing when to push and when to hold back, and this time I was feeling pretty confident. When I'm crash padding or padding, I'm always scouting, like you can pick up so many easy kills because people have bad awareness, like this guy. And with a good cone, I can finish the fight pretty quickly. And also, the next guy here is trying to take high ground a bit too early. Now I hear another player splashing, and he isn't in zone. So I can just spray, and the bullets just bleed through the builds, and I get the kill. Now, since I don't have crash pads this game, instead I try to take height and I go for some kills in the air while they're crash padding, and I can go later. I remember when I was playing, I was almost crashing out because I couldn't get any of these kills. I made all of them like 1 HP. But I kind of greed these kills and I almost overcommit. But I end up recovering and getting zone safely. So I know I'm going to rotate from zone, so I make sure to scout my back, and I catch this guy trying to rotate. Awareness is everything in endgame, guys. Don't forget that. Since I'm backside of zone and high ground is right above me, I can just go up below him, and since his awareness is bad, his game ends pretty quickly. I make second eye 1 HP, so I try to get the kill, but it sadly gets stolen. But for the rest of the game, I'm just going to spray my SMG and make sure there's no threat. And also, instead of jumping down and trying to get fraggy and get a lot of kills, I'm just keeping it simple and trying to pick up these free eliminations. I'm not trying to take any risk. We're so late in the game that I can't lose the game now. I just need to secure it. With zone closing and low ground fighting, I can pretty easily cone the exit and make it impossible for the last player to survive. And with that, I win the game with 22 kills. Before we get into the next game, thanks for all the support on my last video. These types of videos takes a lot of time and energy, so if you guys enjoy this kind of content, please drop a like below. Let's aim big and go for 500 likes. And if we reach that goal, I'll make a video leaking all the secrets to becoming a pro and giving out some things no pros talk about publicly. Anyways, let's move into the next game. Next game, while flying in, I do the exact same thing. I check the sky, and of course there's someone gliding again. So I'm able to secure another free kill. So I quickly get some good damage, and that gives me the advantage in the fight. So he tries to disengage by crash padding away, but when I expect him to crash pad away again, I notice something out of the corner of my eye, that he's hiding in his cone. So I play dumb, act like I don't see him, and tries to get pre-fire. And even after he deals damage, I stay patient and gets a free shot on him, and now I can reset the fight and heal up again. He tries to run away again, and this time he shoots the crash pad out to delay my rotate. And here, by holding on my shotgun and using my movement to line up the shot, I get the elimination pretty easy. One thing to take from this fight is that you don't need to piece up every opponent. Sometimes patience is better. So I see two players disengaging from each other. One has a fizz, so I decide to go for the other one, since it'll be easier to catch up to him. I keep following him, waiting for the best moment to get a beam. And I keep following him. And I only aim for 33, so now I'm just gonna have to keep the pressure up. I use my SMG for that. Every time I'm going on someone's wall, I tend to just have my shotgun out and wait for them to make the mistake. And here's a great example of just being patient. This is a great habit to create and just play off their mistakes. So here, I try to use my movement to make me hard to hit and also create good angles for me. And as you can see, I do it again here, while I'm just patient. And this guy couldn't handle the pressure, so he decided to give up. So I tried to keep pressure with my SMG, so if he makes a bad edit, I can get damage through. But anyways, I get the floor and finish the fight pretty quickly, since he's low. So here, I hold up my cone so I can see if he's in here. And because this lock icon pops up, that means he's holding the cone and he's in it. So I use that knowledge to get free pre-fire on him. By making the walls weak with my pickaxe, I can track him through his builds while spraying, but the rest of the fight, I spray my SMG as much as possible to make the fight easy for me. Now with a good beam, I can just get in close and finish the fight. So here, he's not connected well at all. So I'm able to edit him out and end it fast with a full piece. Next fight, I get a nice beam to start out. I almost piece him up, but I get hit from the side and him. So instead of forcing a kill, I reset, heal up, make some space, and then I re-engage. And when I re-engage, I make sure to make a lot of space before the fight because I need to locate him. And after locating him, I realize he's trapped with no space, so I spray his wall to pressure and end the fight quickly. This fight ends quick, But most important thing to take from this is that after every kill, I always make a full box in case I get third partied, because I don't want to be trapped in someone else's builds. Next fight, it's the same thing. I always make another box after the kill to make sure I don't get trapped in someone else's builds. Here, I stay patient waiting for him to edit, and I get a free shot. And now, I try to gain his box. I did miss a couple shots, but at least I got the job done. Now we're in moving zones. So first of all, I'm going to scout high ground to see if I can have a free rotate. And I see that he crash pads front side. So I build up, get a nice beam on him. And then here, I stay backside of zone because there's no high ground now and try to look for a kill. I tried to go for this refresh, but sadly someone interferes. So I have to reset and look for another refresh. Now, with almost 0 builds left, I need a refresh badly. With this new refresh, I can now build a 2x1 and take a clean Ryan peek in this fight. I get his wall from a distance and almost kills him, but he ends up getting away. But before he gets time to heal up, I hunt him down because I need this refresh. That guy had the awareness of a potato, but at least I now have mats and I can take high ground. But before I take high ground, I need to move up to second height, so I position myself on a higher layer so I can look at height. I didn't have time to reload, so it almost went really wrong. But now I can focus on high ground. I get a good beam on high, and now he's gonna start healing. So I can just chop him out because he's focused on healing. Here, instead of trying to kill this guy, I prioritize high ground because this is how I'm gonna win the game. I have no white heals, so I'm forced to fight for the win. He's trying to run, but I'm going to have to catch him. I was able to cancel the med mist a little bit earlier, and for that reason, he wasn't able to get it off. We ended up qualifying for the Solo Series Finals, and I'm feeling really confident going into Finals. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'm going to start streaming a lot more, so don't forget to check out my Twitch. I'll do my best to be as consistent as possible on Twitch and also here on YouTube. So, if you guys have any great ideas, please write them down below. I appreciate everyone who watched this far. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.